Terry, the main protagonist of the Fatal Fury series, is a Shoto character with excellent mid-range, high damage, and one of the most complex combo systems in the entire game. And today, I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks that I know on how to take Terry from the lowest rank in the game, Rookie, to the highest rank in the game, Master. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so this is going to be the game plan that we're going to be doing from Rookie all the way to Gold. As you can see right here, I have Terry and the absolute lowest rank in the game, Rookie 0 LP. You literally cannot go lower than this, right? So I'm going to explain what the general game plan is that you're supposed to do with Terry at these ranks, and then we'll obviously work our way up. Once we're Gold, we're going to do a game plan to get to Platinum. Once we're Platinum, we're going to do a game plan to get to Diamond, and once we're Diamond, we're going to do the game plan to get to Master rank, which is obviously the goal of the video. Neutral buttons. What do you want to use when you're in neutral? For poking, aka if people walk towards you, we want to use the standing medium kick. Why? Has enough pushback by itself, isn't really that negative, and does solid damage. So if you have Ken right here, for example, walking towards us, we have the opportunity of just stopping him from doing it. This is like the one thing that you want to do the most. Just whenever they walk towards you, you're just going to do this. We're just literally going to push them away. And then if they're walking backwards, on the other hand, we are going to use our crouching medium kick. Our crouching medium kick actually catches people from walking backwards or walking forward as well. If you just catch your opponent walking backwards right here, you can then actively catch them with your target combo that you have right here, right? Something like that, which I will go over in just a second. But basically, like as a TLDR, if they're walking back at a close distance, we're going to crouching medium kick. If they're walking forward, we're going to standing medium kick. That is going to be the goal ultimately. Now, if we are at a close range, like right here, like a bit closer, we can actually start using our standing medium punch, and we can start using them in two ways. Either we use our standing medium target combo that Terry has, which is medium punch into heavy punch, or we use medium punch into quarter circle backwards light punch. This is going to be really good for us in a little bit that I'll go over, but these are the buttons that you want to be using so far. For anti-airs, we're not going to use any DP motions or any motions whatsoever. We're only going to be using the crouching heavy punch. Why? It's just way easier. If you're blocking right here and you see somebody jump, all you have to do is press this button and you're good to go, right? So this by itself, even if you're just walking, you can just press downwards and you have it, rather than having to do all of this, right? Like the full input for it, we don't need any of that at all. And also another thing that we're going to be using is going to be a fireball. This is your quarter circle forward. This is all you have to do, is just a fireball by itself. And now I will explain the mind game behind the fireball right now, so we can use it from pretty much Rookie all the way to Master. The fireballs by itself have one property, which is to just, for one, annoy the opponent and or hit them at a distance. So what we can do right here is we can hit our opponent over and over from a distance, which allows us to force them to do a few things. Number one is going to be them parrying, trying to parry the fireball, which makes a lot of sense. They're just trying to literally just not get hit by it. So as you can see right here, they will be able to parry it, just hold it. Or another solution that they have is to just jump over it. What you can do is they can jump over and try to punish you. If you press the fireball quick enough though, we can heavy punch it right here. So ultimately our plan is going to be to get them to either parry or jump and then to punish them for it. Or we just hit them directly with a fireball. These are like the main options that Terry has in neutral and the ones we want to use. As for combos, we're only going to do a singular combo that we're going to be using pretty much all the way to even just Diamond, which is going to be crouching medium kick into either the target combo right here. So target combo would be crouching medium kick into crouching heavy kick. And then right after we use quarter circle backwards heavy punch. Or we get a driver's cancel like this into the same outcome, right? So it's going to be, we're either going to do this or that depending on our situation. If we have absolutely no meter, we have to use this as a compensation. But usually just doing this is already good enough. And then we can fight our opponent and dash up towards them. So ultimately, what are we using the standing medium punch button for that I've already mentioned, and also what is this exactly good for? So the reason why this into light punch is so good is because we're really, really close to our opponent. This allows us for one thing. We can immediately either strike or throw the opponent. So we have two options here as a 50-50. To either go for strike or throw. So if we land this, we can throw the opponent right away. And then we can dash up and then hit our opponent again with the combo that we did beforehand if they were to walk backwards. If they were not to walk backwards and they were just to, for example, block, we could get a sequence like this, where we would jab at the opponent, or just be able to throw them right away. So basically drive rush just allows us to do like whatever we want here in these given situations. But this is going to be it. This is going to be as simple as possible. So again, in neutral, the buttons we're going to be using is standing medium kick if they run towards us. If they run away or we can catch them with a low, we can go for crouching medium kick, which we can then drive rush into our back heavy punch in the quarter circle backwards. If we are closer to the opponent, we can start using our medium punch and our medium punch into our quarter circle back punch. If we manage to land this, we're in a 50-50 situation where we can do a strike or throw setup. So we hit this, we can go for another jab right here, or we can go for a throw right away. These are the options that we're going to be using. I will not be using any system mechanics. I will not be using drive impact unless the opponent also drive impact as a reaction. So I myself will not be using it. I will not try to drive reversal. I will not try to get out with like a DP or anything like that in defense. I am simply going to just try to play the game as basic as possible. Okay, and with that, let's start with Rookie to Gold. Alright, our first opponent is Aki. And in Rookie, you're going to notice our connection is going to suffer a little bit because there's not enough players in this specific rank. Once we're in like silver to gold, we're going to be fine. I'm going to try to poke the opponent away, far away from us. I'm going to try to fireball and see what she wants to do. See if we can hit her. Now we see as a reaction she wants to jump. That's really good for us because now we have it as information that she wants to just go for a jump right after. It's a simple rising tackle combo. Also, another thing that's really good right here is throw loops. Basically, all you have to do is just after throw, you dash up and throw the opponent again. You can keep doing this over and over until the opponent wants to give up. There's very little counterplay they can do besides just teching the throw or trying to jump out. So that's like really good for us by itself. Just fireball away. For knuckle, get close. Now you want to walk towards me, so I'm going to push you away. Away from me. Oh, we got the quick burn, so now we can go for a throw like this. And then we're going to go for the crouching medium kick like I mentioned. Nice. Fortunately, we got drive impacted here and I couldn't react on time. But that's fine. Quick burn and we finished the round. Nice. I'm gonna try to set the connection to be a bit better, so hopefully like it works this time. And the guy quit right away. Yeah, I don't blame him. The connection in Rookie is really bad, like just by itself. There's not really all that much that you can do. Alright, next our opponent is Jury. Let's see what she wants to do. Fireball. Oh, so she just dashes back the entire time. We're just gonna keep fireballing and see what she does. Eventually she's going to try to jump. Or parry. Parry, that's also nice. If she tries to parry, that means we can just dash up towards her. Now we're gonna dash up, go for another throw. Didn't work. Right here. Punish her for trying to throw us by walking backwards. Very strong option that we can do. That's called a shimmy. Shimmy is basically trying to bait our opponent to throw them while walking backwards. Walking back and forth to creating pressure. But as you can see, this Jury wants to continuously go towards us, and we're going to stop her with our poke. You see how effective this is? You want to come towards me? No. You can't. No. 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 Stay away. And that is how easy you can win if you just want to stop them from walking forwards. As you can see, that poke by itself, really, really effective. If they walk towards us, what's the goal? Standing medium kick. Again, standing medium kick, standing medium kick. Get away from me. Just permanently wants to come at us, which means we can just have the standing medium kick as much as possible. Standing medium kick again. That was misinput, I'm sorry. We're not even going to use this tackle yet. Or knuckle. Jab, jab, jab. Okay, we're gonna do jab, jab again. at that. Or knuckle. Jab, jab, jab. Nothing happens. She parries, we throw. Best answer to parry is always to throw the opponent. Really, really important. Burn knuckle. Jab, jab, jab. Rising tackle right here. Especially you want to use, doesn't really matter at the end of the day. You can use whatever, really. As long as it can confirm. And now we're going to throw loop our opponent to death. Like so. And with that, we're already rookie 2. Huge. Another thing I forgot to mention that I would like to address, actually, one of the best things in the game that you can do if you're up close to your opponent is to go for a crouching light punch, crouching light kick into crouching light punch. The reason why it is so effective is it catches people walking backwards. So right here, if I were to use this, we could catch the opponent walking backwards and drive rush into like another couple of jabs. For example, this was really effective when I did the Cammy Rookie to Master one. If you haven't seen that one, I would highly suggest you check that one out as well. Especially if you play Cammy or any rushdown character. But yeah, one of the reasons why it is so good is because it just stops you from moving entirely. So they can't just like randomly try to like walk backwards and do nothing. Right? And every time here you land this combo, you should dash up afterwards so you can get another either throw or strike. This also is really good if you use the medium punch and the quick burn. They can't just drive impact you. Like right here, you see? You can just keep going this. It's a really good strategy. So, one of the most important things at lower ranks is going to be to avoid people from using the system mechanics, just like Drive Impact. Drive Impact is really, really strong, which is why using something like this to stop them from it is very good. They're in the corner right here, which means what? It allows us to throw up the opponent until eventually they try to get out, which they can't. Since they're not trying to use any counter-measurements, they're just going to keep getting thrown. We're going to keep throwing him until he dies. I do not care, right? One of the most important things to mention is if it's broken, if it's not broken, sorry, do not fix it. Well, in this case, in fighting games, if it is broken, just keep doing it. Right? That's basically what I'm trying to tell you with that. If you can keep throwing somebody, keep throwing them as much as possible. The way you do a throw loop is very simple. You press the throw button in the corner, dash up immediately, and then try to throw again the second he wakes up. Which is going to be pretty much by the time you are dashed up in front of him. So yeah, I'm going to burn knuckle him right here. And then as he walked backwards, what did I go for? I went for the crouching medium kick. Why? Because it catches the opponent if we go for crouching medium kick. Very simple. He wants to come towards us. What we're gonna do? We're gonna push him away, and then we're gonna fireball afterwards. Very, very simple game plan. Keep him away as much as possible. Annoy the living shit out of him. Eventually, he's going to die. Even if his health bar is low, do not get greedy. Just keep at the game plan over and over again. Wow! I didn't even know that interaction worked on Terry. That's insane. Terry just wins that. God damn. But as you can see, he's trying to fireball us, which means eventually he's going to jump. You see? Always, if you fireball, look into the air. Very important. And right here, he drive impacted, so we also go for a drive impact. And we go for burn knuckle. And then we finish the round with a medium punch in the quarter circle backwards. Just like that. Clean. Whenever you fireball somebody, like, let me use my mouse cursor, right? As you can see my mouse right here. If I'm fireballing, I'm looking here, and then immediately I'm looking upwards. The reason why we look upwards is because we need to check if our opponent jumps or not, so we can be ready for the crouching medium kick. Crouching heavy punch, sorry. Or later on with a rising tackle, right? Hitting somebody with a DP right here, very important to do it afterwards. So we always want to make sure we look at our opponent at all times, and then when we do fireball, we look upwards to see if our opponent has jumped. That is one of the crucial things to remember when playing this game. Alright, our next game is against another Aki. So again, if we're further away, we're trying to fireball at the opponent, trying to poke them as much as possible, and then if they start walking towards us slowly, we're gonna try to push them away with a medium kick. There, she left herself open, which now means we can throw her. Now we're going to jab, 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 and then kill her for it at the end. right? Very simple. Strike, throw. Mix up between those options. Quick burn. Throw her. And then we abuse throw loops again. We dash up and we throw loop the opponent. Now we finally had somebody who actually jumps out against it. How we fight against somebody who jumps out, I'll explain later on. Quick burn, which allows us to throw again. Now we're gonna fireball to poke her away. Simple as that. Extremely simple game plan. I'm not using anything fancy or anything crazy, you can see. I'm keeping it as literally as simple as possible with 2 buttons that I'm using. And 1 combo. Keeps pressing buttons, we can use it. Jab, jab. Jab, jab. For a knuckle. Jab, jab. Now we throw her. And we go for another throw. And then we go for another throw. Oh, she teched it. Perfect. And right here, we can punish her because she's an extremely laggy move. Sometimes it's just better to limit test that. So if you're unsure about whether you can punish something or not, please do yourself the favor of just doing it. Quite literally, try it out and see if you can punish it. Because end of the day, the only way you're going to be able to know is if you give it a shot, like right here that I'm doing. Right? We're going to be throwing her. And now she starts teching the throw slowly, which means now it allows us to bait her into just jabbing. Because now we're just going to jab her. And she wants to get out so bad. And then she dies for it because she can't tech a throw if we just mash. Which allows us now to be an Iron. Alright, again, same game plan. Fireball. 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 Okay, she starts jumping. Now we can look into the air whenever we throw a fireball. And then we heavy punch her for it. Oh, drive impact beats drive impact. For a knuckle, dash up, go for a throw. Now we're gonna fireball again. That was the wrong button, I apologize. It's the wrong button on accident, whatever. Right there, it would have hit if we went for the light fireball. Now we actually got punished for once because she tried to jump over it. This is the counterplay towards fireballs, by the way, if you're wondering. If you don't know how to deal with fireballs, you gotta jump over them. She wants to come towards us. We're gonna use our little poke here. If she's walking backwards, we can punish her for it, like so. Now we're gonna jab, jab, jab. Get in there. Get a throw going. And we're gonna do another throw. Then we're gonna do another throw. Now she teched the throw, so we're just gonna fireball from far away. And then beat her like so. We're gonna be speeding through these ranks if we keep it up like this. Push her away. Push her away. We're gonna jab now because we need to mix it up. Which means now after that we can throw. Right there we use Rising Tackle. Doesn't really matter. You can use whatever you want here. You can use the 2/4 circle backwards or the DP motion. Both of them are viable options after the jab right here. We're gonna jab, jab, jab. 1, 2. Jab, jab. 1, 2. Go for it again, because she just keeps pressing buttons from far away. Jab, jab. 1, 2. Now we're gonna mix up with a throw. Then we're gonna mix up with another throw. And now we're gonna end it with jabs. Right now, why exactly do I go for jab here instead of throw? Some people might say like, oh, it's just like randomized, right? You can choose back and forth. No, the reason why I went for jab right here at the very end is because people, when they're at low health, tend to go for panic options a lot, which you're going to be noticed, especially later on once we're like around the platinum range where most players currently are in the game. The reason why they do this is because they are in a flight or fight situations where they're forced to do something, and most people will not just sit there and idly block. This is something that comes with experience, not something that comes as a general human behavior. General human behavior here is to go for something like level 1, level 3, DP out, right? And because these people right now around like iron and bronze, whatever, aren't really like just used to using these quarter circle motions or supers to get out, what are they going to do? They're going to try to mash, they're going to try to do jumps, like press buttons. And what wins against those button presses? Pressing before them. When they're just waking up, before they can even press a button, we're already jabbing at them. We're already smashing them in. and then we can go for throw afterwards to finally stop. But at that point, at a low health point, it is better to usually jab than to go for anything else. Because if you manage to just go for a jab right here, you will be fine, right? If you go for jab here and they don't do anything, you can always just either drive rush in and do more and delay them, or you catch the opponent just like that. Our next opponent is a modern Ed. Okay. Again, same game plan. He's all the way in the back. This allows you to just fireball permanently. We are not forced to do anything here. If he does not want to come to us, guess what? We're going to force him to come to us. You don't want to come? Parry. What beats parry? Throw. Like that. Jab, 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 jab. Jab the drive impact away. And then again, we limit test. We see, can we punish this right here? Boom. Quick burn. If you keep jabbing here, it's really good for you. Because it avoids drive impact. Jab's really strong. Now we can punish counter for once. Again, he's far away from us. What do? We fireball away. Here we go. Rookie. Yeah, we were just a rookie earlier, but now we're already iron. So I don't know what you mean. Tries to jump a bunch, right? Because we fireball a lot, he's going to be active and try to jump against us. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for him to jump. After we pass fireballs, we look for jumps. Or knuckle. Jab, jab. Boom, 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 boom. Go for it again. Okay. I can't stop winning. Huge. Look at that. We can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. Okay. Got fireballs as a bunch. I'm gonna try to keep him away. Punish him right here. Jab, jab. Throw him right after. And now we're gonna start throw looping. Punish. Jab, jab. 1, 2. Throw him. This guy jumps a lot, so we're just gonna try to watch out for that. And punish him. He walks away from us. What do? We fireball him. Why? Because eventually he's going to be forced to do something against us. See, like right now, he starts jumping a lot. See, after fireballs, what do we always look for? Jumps. Why do we look for jumps? Because it's the most obvious strategy against it. Yeah, this guy loves to jump, right? So we're just going to abuse that. He also loves to tech throw. And when he comes towards us like that, we get pushed from away. Alright. Now we watch out for jumps, because he jumped a lot beforehand. Let's see what he does. He jumps. Burn knuckle. Just like always. Push him away, throw. He's gonna try to jump eventually. We're gonna fireball a bunch. And look for him to jump, like that. Perfect. If he keeps drive impacting, our job's gonna be to try to jump to mid-screen. Why? Because we don't want to get stunned. We want to avoid stun at all costs. Comes towards us, we're gonna anti-air him. And with that, we should be done. Yeah. Or knuckle. 1, 2. 1, 2. Throw. Throw loop. Dash up. Throw him again. Jab, jab. 1, 2. Crouching medium kick. And then we react with another drive impact because he drive impacted us. And just like that, we made it to bronze. Another Ed. Let's see how he plays. If he gets up close to us, we're still going to be using our medium kick in order to stop him. And if he doesn't, we're going to fireball. Gonna push him away from us. Oh, he tries to jump a lot, which means we have to start looking at the air a little bit. And then try to anti-air him if he comes towards us. Like that. Use our combo. Dash up. Throw. We dash up again. Oh. Jumped over it. Keeps jumping a lot. He's jumping very, very much. So we're going to be looking out for jumping and fireballing. We're going to fireball him and then jump. If he gets closer, we can try to crouching medium kick or standing medium kick. Let's watch out for a jump. Like that. See? People are very, very predictable of what they want to do in their first couple interactions. You can pretty much tell of what they want to do very early on. If you see somebody jumping a lot, high odds are they're going to jump again. Like that. See, I'm literally just going to wait for this guy to jump. I'm doing nothing now besides waiting for this guy to jump. I'm going to fireball. I'm going to wait for him to jump. I'm not even going to use any other buttons. Except fireball and jump now. This is how we're going to win this round. As you can see, even though I didn't punish every single jump in, he jumped a lot. Even though he got punished for it over and over and over again, he jumped a lot. Jab, jab, 1, 2, throw him. Jumps, we punish him for it. Fireball, fireball. A punish kind of right here for it. It happens to the best of us. We do that, and we're gonna do jab, jab because he teched the throw a bunch. Right? Like that. If you notice somebody teching the throw a bunch, you have to do striking more. And if you see somebody not getting hit anymore by the strikes, you have to throw more. It's very, very simple concept. Just see how the opponent reacts to what you're doing to him. And if he keeps getting hit, do not fix it. If it's broken, don't fix it, right? If it works over and over again, we're gonna keep doing it over and over again, no matter what. But as you can see, he parries right here. So for us, what does that mean? It means it allows us to go for more throws. That. And now we're gonna start throw looping. Throw him again. Boom. And another one. Okay. He has super low HP, so now instead of... Yeah, there we go. It's already finished it. I was about to say, he has super low HP, so in these situations, you shouldn't try to aim for a kill. You should just aim to poke him and try to kill him like that. Don't try to force anything. The more patient you are at low health, the better it is for you. Being patient around low health is one of the best things you can do in this game in general. Even at the absolute highest level in the game, I use this as well against other top players. I go ahead and I'm always patient at low health. I don't try to force anything, especially if I have a life lead. I let them come to me. I let them worry about trying to drive impact, drive rush, trying to jump at me, trying to use anything risky in order to kill them. This is one of the best strategies you can do, and using fireballs in order to keep them away, forcing them to jump, forcing them to use parry, so you can get a drive impact at the very end, and then trade against them. Really, really strong. Those are strategies that you can use whenever in any situation of the game. Alright, our last match before the rank up is going to be against a Cammy. Nice, that was a good whiff punish on my end. Jab, jab, 1, 2. Fireball. He wants to walk towards us. What do we do? Push her away. Just like that. Now throw loops. Dash up, throw. What are we gonna do after that? Guess what? Dash up, throw. And then jab, jab, jab. So she can't escape. Wants to walk towards us. We're not letting her. My space. My space. My space. Bro. Oops, that was my bad. That was a misinput. Throw the opponent. Gonna try to jump over in order to avoid getting hit by drive impact. Fireball because she's far away. Fireball, fireball. And like that, we made it to silver. Huge. Fireball again to keep her away. See, hits right there. She wants to walk towards us. What do? We use our poke. Get away from me. Get away from me. Now we throw her. And we throw again one last time. This time I chose to go for throw because every other time she tried to just block. So we're just gonna adapt to her not wanting to get out. And then go for a throw right away. Again, every time you see something laggy, limit test. See if that can be punished with your combo. You don't need to know details. You don't need to know the exact frame data. We don't need to know it's -20 or -5. You just need to know, can my combo that I'm currently using work, yes or no? 1, 2, 1, 2. And now one last punish and we're done. Get away from me, see? Space. My space. My space. My space. Our first silver match is going to be against a Rashid. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting because Rashids love to jump a lot. Rashids are very, very jumpy by nature, and they also like to mash a ton of fireballs. So we're going to try to counteract that as much as we can. I'm just going to look in the air like right away and see if he wants to jump. Nah, but he wants to mash fireballs. Okay. Fine by me. See? See? Jumping fireballs. Jumping fireballs. We're just going to stop him from doing that. This is the first guy to use a DP. We're going to stop him from doing that. You're not allowed. Nope. Sky is clear. Sky is clear. Gonna try to throw him right here. Then we're gonna go for another throw. Good DP on his end. Go for a crouching media kick because I thought he was gonna walk back. Jab 1, 2. That was for a little throw action right there, and then we win the round. I would always advise to go for like a quick action right after quarter circle backwards slide punch. Reason why is because it just holds them, right? It doesn't like give them a knockdown or anything. It just puts them in the same spot as they were earlier. It's like right here if we do 1, 2. Right here if we do 1, 2. We hit them for it, which we don't right now. Like that. See? Throw immediate because he doesn't get anything. He can't just like prepare himself for it. Oops, that was a subconscious reaction on my end to just DP there with the DP motion. But I mean, if you're cracked enough at silver, you can do this yourself, you know, instead of doing crouching heavy punch. Both would have been completely viable here. Both would have been completely viable right here. Be able to already DP at this, like be my guest and just DP at it right away, right? If you're already better than the tutorial, then be my guest. We're gonna try to not interact with this guy until he comes to us. See? He comes to us. Now we go for a throw right here. That should have been a throw on my end as well. I don't know why he won the interaction. That was really weird. Goes for a DP right here. We might be cooked. I've been in a very bad situation right here because you don't have any meter. Ah, never mind. You were a bit patient there, right? Because what did I say about the low health? If they're at low health, they're gonna try to get out, right? So we just waited and blocked right there because I knew he was gonna try to go for a DP, which is something you can do as well. If you think they're gonna go for a DP like this, 1, 2, you can just walk backwards and wait a little bit and block. A blocking action. 1, 2, boom, throw him again, and now we're gonna jab again. 1, 2. See, we didn't get anything right there because he DP'd, because he was at low health and he wanted to get out. Anti-air. And I think he dies here. Yep. Fireball. Fireball. We're gonna keep fireballing right here. We're gonna keep trading with this guy. I don't care. There, we punish him for it. Quick burn. Into what? Into a throw. Usually you want to go for a throw here because throw is very, very strong and catches the opponent off guard. Drive impact against drive impact. And then we're waiting at the very end. Why? Because they will get greedy. Every single time at low health, they will get greedy. And because now they finally start to know how to DP, they're going to try to DP out because it's invincible. They will always try to get out with a DP in order to avoid the situation. Boom. 1, 2. 1, 2. Get closer. Patience. Okay, now we're cooked. We gotta jump. We gotta try to either jump over it or... Oh, okay. Perfect. Like that, we're out. We're out. Whenever you're in burnout, you have to try to get out of the corner ASAP. He goes to level 3 right here. We're still not evolved as a player to do levels. You don't do level 1, level 2, level 3 yet. We're not there yet, so we gotta chill. But yeah, we're gonna try to... Quick burn, right? Super important. Use your jabs in order to get out. And now we have meter. Now we can punish our opponent. There we go. We were patient. We didn't try to do anything fancy, anything crazy. Usually right there you would drive impact, but as I said, I'm not going to use drive impact unless the opponent drive impacts himself. So I can't, not allowed yet. I'm limiting myself as much as possible. But yeah, because he's jumping a bunch, that allows us to go for... Sorry, because he's using Hadokens a bunch, that allows us to go for jumps in order to close the distance against him. Hadouken. Get away from me. No, no, no. You're not getting close. See, if he wants to get close, what do we do? Medium kick. Get away. 1, 2. Just keep mashing and burn out. Jab, jab, quarter circle backwards. Jab, quarter circle backwards. Right there, we catch him for it. Now we're patient. 1, 2, throw loop. In the corner, you throw loop that guy. Alright, we're gonna do it again. Throw. And then another one. And then another one. Okay, detected. Oh, that was a good punish. That was a good whiff punish from this guy. Definitely not intentional though, but thought that counts. We have a life lead. We have no reason to interact with this guy. We can just keep doing this over and over. The clock's at 60 seconds. We have 80% of our health left. He has about 5% left. See? We can just keep doing this. We don't have to interact. It's not our fault he is low health. Well, it is our fault he's low health because he fucked up, but you get my point, right? We don't have to be aggressive. We can just chill. Okay, hopefully this JP is finally our match, because every single time we just had a guy quitting on us right before the rank up. So hopefully this is the guy, the gold. Let's hope so. We're a rank up opportunity. All we gotta do is win this one game, and we're there. Okay, same strategy as always. Fireball. Wants to come close. What do? Keep him away. He jumps a bunch, so we're gonna note that. We're gonna note he's very jump heavy. Good burn. He's very, very jump heavy. He's hard to anti-air though. In trouble anti-airing right there. Gotta do it a bit earlier, like that. Oh, we still hit him, nice. Gotta make sure we're patient here because he uses a bunch of fireballs. Gotta make sure we're really, really patient here. Oh no. That is a kill. Got us. Let's make sure we get him now. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. Yep. Like that. And throw. We're gonna start our throw loop game. I'm gonna start jabbing a bit. Jab him at the end. Oh, this is close. Are we gonna win though? I gotta win. Make sure I don't lose this. I gotta play very, very patient against this character. Make sure everything works out. Oh my god. Throw him. Now we're gonna wait. Oh, we got him. Oh. Gold. Perfect. I actually have to really concentrate against this JP player. He's not bad. He probably wants to use Drive Impact here though, because we're close. Gonna try to close the distance against this character. JP is one of the exceptions where you have to close the distance. But there, a nice whiff punish on our end. 1, 2. Punish. And now I'm gonna do something that I usually never do, Drive Impact. The reason why we Drive Impact here is because for one we leveled up, so I can now use Drive Impact as an option every now and again. But also if your opponent is in low health and they have the habit of also Drive Impacting back every Drive Impact, which is the correct response, right? You should make it a habit of trying to do that when they are at low health, so you catch them for it and you can kill them. 1, 2. 1, 2. And we're gonna throw them. And one more throw, and that's it. That is our game plan from rookie all the way to gold. Okay, so gold to platinum game plan. We're going to be doing exactly the same thing. However, we're going to be adding 3 things in general, which are going to be, whenever I'm in the corner, I'm now allowing myself to also Drive Impact the opponent right here, and then hit him for it. So if I were to like have somebody in burnout, for example, I could then Drive Impact in order to kill them with a burnout situation. Number 2. I am now allowed to EXTP out in disadvantage. So if I am ever in a disadvantage situation, I can now get out with an EXTP. I think by the time you're gold, you should be able to do these types of inputs. And we're also going to be starting using levels in combos. So for example, if I hit a combo right here, I should allow myself to use level 1, for example, instead of just going for this, right? So if I do manage to land anything, I'm allowing myself to go for level 1 right here. Like that. These are all the additions we're gonna do. Gold to platinum hardly changes in terms of like strategy, whatever. Like everything's pretty much the same. People just get a tiny bit better at using certain things and have like a bit more cleaner combos. So we're not gonna add too much. Once you go from platinum to diamond, that is when we're gonna be starting to add a lot more. And then from diamond to master, we're obviously gonna add the most things. And the fireball against Guile, it's very effective. Boom, boom. We burn. See, like right here, in these situations where he's drive rushing at me, I'm now allowing myself to like actually counteract against it rather than just having to hold it. He wants to fireball against us, he can't. He's gonna die for it. He's gonna die for chip damage. There he keeps jumping. We're just gonna jab him down. I'm gonna try to jump over the fireball. Didn't do one. Drivers towards us. I'm gonna be using the DP. Okay. Fireball to stop him from fireballing. If he keeps jumping, we're going to stop him with our heavy punch. And right there, we can finish off with level 3. We can't finish off yet. We have impact. Work. Unfortunate. But yeah, like that, with these little implementations, we can already get a lot further. Just by using our meter bar for once. Like, I haven't even had the opportunity to use meter once. You can actually use it pretty well on Terry. Like, if you have it right here, you can use it into level 1. But you can level 1 into this if it's a counter hit, for example. If you manage to land a combo right here, you can always level 1 afterwards, right? If you manage to land this, you can do level 3. I'm only using SA1 for the most part. Right there, I use SA3 on accident. But I'm most likely only going to use Super Art 1 currently, because it's just like a little bit more damage. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's all the same input, right? If you want to go for SA3 here, which you should if you're at this level, I'm just making it as simple and as realistic as possible, where it's like, okay, if the absolute minimum tools you need in order to get out of these ranks. And I think at this level, you might need like a level 1 every now and again in order to get out. And also like a DP to get out. Oh, that was really good by the head, by the way. Tried to bait me. Or Knuckle. Bro. Over that. Pro loop. Keep pro looping him. And now we're gonna drive impact at the very end in order to kill him. Oops, that was on accident, that was not on purpose. Right there, if you're at the level of diamond, at the level of gold, you should be using your crouching heavy punch. And that's the round. Gold is still very similar to like all the ranks below. It's just gonna be in order to get to platinum where we need to do like a little bit more. Yeah, I just wanted to add like just a tiny bit because I feel like at this point you already deserve to like know more and you have a bit more like skill and knowledge. Drive impact to be the drive impact. Drive impact to be the drive impact. And he drive impacted again while getting hit. Insane guy. In the corner, you should always look for drive impact. It's very, very realistic that your opponent wants to go for it, so you gotta look for it mentally. Just be mentally ready that, like, once they get closer, you should drive impact as well when they are drive impacting. As you can see right here, like, this has been like an entire run to get to platinum. I have used, like, maybe like a level 1 once. I've used drive impact one. All I've done is use fundamentals, quite literally, right? That's the whole goal. You gotta get good at your fundamentals. Your fundamentals are everything. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, your buttons have a purpose. Make sure that you use them properly. Like, why, for example, if using this button right here, it's because if he walks towards us, we punish him for it. If he walks here in this range and he keeps walking back and forth, we can now go for a low. It enables us to go for a low. They keep jumping a lot. What do? Crouching heavy punch, right? It's that simple. It is very, very simple to just break it down for yourself. Don't overcomplicate the game. You don't have to. You do not have to overcomplicate the game whatsoever. Keep it simple and you will start winning more. Simple game plans win over complicated ones in the long run. Is this Cammy? Oh, sorry, Cammy. Is this Aki AFK? No, she's not. Alright. Predictable? Are we so predictable, huh? See how predictable you are, bitch. That's what I thought. And now we're gonna jab again. Who's predictable now, huh? Huh? We're gonna wait the burnout out. We're gonna throw. Burnout. And then all we need is one more interaction right here. See, they're all quitting on us. But it's like, I'm not doing anything that's crazy that somebody else could do at gold. If anything, people in gold that play Terry did even more. They did like full combos like this. They literally did like full combos like that into this, into level 3. Like, I was just like, bro, what's happening? Like, they're landing like full ass combos and everything already. Like, these people. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, what we're doing is like way less. It's way less harm. We just keep using the same strategies over and over again because they're fundamentally known to work fighting games. Alright, this is our rank up opportunity to platinum. Let's get it. Our first platinum opponent, it's a Ken. Oh, he already jumped immediately. He was ready for that fireball. Drive impact to drive impact. 1, 2. Oh, that was really bad from us. Got a little punish, gonna fireball. Probably gonna jump eventually. Nah, we're gonna jump at him. Patience right here. Patience gets rewarded. Level 1. Boom. Why are we patient here? Because in a panic situation, they get greedy and they want a DP to get out. It's always the same thing. Every opponent's the same in these scenarios because they're not trained for it yet. Gonna throw him right here, and we're gonna be patient again. Nah, it's like magic, don't you think? And with that, a platinum. Patience. Oh, this is bad for us. Gotta jump. Nice. Patience. In order to get up, we're going to DP right here. DPing. A quarter circle. Oh, sorry. Or crouching heavy punch. And then we win right here by just trading, by just smashing jab. Simple as that. Okay. Finally platinum. Now we can add a couple more things to our game plan. But as you can see, even in platinum, like what we're doing, which is really simple, still effective. It's just all fundamentals. It's nothing crazy. I'm not abusing the system mechanics in order to get an easy cheesy win. I'm not fucking drive impacting my opponent 24/7. I'm not using a million combos. It's literally fundamentals only. A solid game plan and any character of your choice. This works with any character in the game, which I will prove to you by doing several of these. Also, if you're interested in more than just this, I also offer coaching, which you can see in the description down below. So if you're more than free to reach out for me for a free consultation, we'll figure it out and go from there. As I said, any character is viable in this scenario if you just have the right simple game plan that you can use against your opponent and the right intention behind why you're doing something. Intention is the most important thing in fighting games, because if you don't know why you're using something, it is completely useless. It doesn't get you anywhere. If you have a reason why we're pressing something, then you can change the outcome of it. Okay, so from platinum to diamond, we're going to add two more things now. From a far distance, we can now use this move. This move by itself, which is quarter circle, heavy punch, and medium punch. These two buttons are great to catch opponents for either hitting them with from far range or getting up close to them. If you're far enough away, this can actually be plus on blocks. This is why it's really, really strong. And as well as also, we're going to start using parry a lot more. If you see a fireball, we're going to be allowed to parry it. And I'm also going to start using drive rush a lot more. Into one of Mutari's moves that we're going to start using now, going to be his overhead. So an overhead combo you can do right here is going to be very simple. This into overhead, medium punch, and then shoulder tackle. Or we're going to use his quarter circle backwards heavy punch again. So we're going to do this, this, this with medium punch, my bad, in order to get more distance. This is the one thing that we're going to change and we're going to add. It's going to be, we're going to be using drive rush in neutral and advantage state in order to get close to our opponent. This is everything that we need in order to get from platinum to diamond. This is just going to be excruciatingly long now because there's no win streak bonus left. So we're just going to be sitting here fighting platinums over and over and over again. But the game plan is still perfect. Still perfect. We're just going to add more and more things to it. But as you can see, even though I got to platinum now, I didn't use any like crazy combos. I used the same combo over and over again, this into this, create a situation that was favorable for me over and over. Used my strike pro game. And the only thing that we're adding now is an overhead in order to also catch our opponent for blocking low a lot. Alright. Yet another Ken. Strategy is still perfect. Gonna wait right here. Okay. Use our DP here to finish because he wants to mash against us. Very, very simple. Throws work again. We're just gonna wait it out here. And Burnout, we just gotta be very, very patient. Try to chase a mid-screen situation as much as possible. Also try to stay as healthy as possible so we don't die. God damn. Good stuff to him. Throw him into the corner. Now we're gonna wait for the DP. I'm just gonna wait for the DP because he DPs so much. Gonna go for a level 3. These are level ups like we said we would. Gonna do as much damage as possible. Hopefully this kills. It does not. We're gonna try to go for fireballs or to beat our opponent. It's like how he used it against us. Now we're gonna wait for him to jump, because when you fireball a lot, the reaction for them is gonna be to jump. And we win that round as well. Yeah, he matches EXTP too much, you're completely correct, which is why we try to be more patient. Every time. Ah! You tried to anti-air there and it didn't work. Nice. Good DPs on his end. God damn. He's also looking into the air after fireballing. They're becoming predictable. Punish him for that with level 3. Make sure that actually hurts. From right there. Front almost dead. Catch him in the air. That's it. Yeah, this guy will just mash DP over and over again. In this case, we're going to use something that's called a shimmy. So, quick introduction to a shimmy. A shimmy is basically when you're the close range to your opponent and you're trying to trigger them to go for like a throw or anything that is an invincible reversal, right? So like level 1, level 2, level 3 DP, you know the drill. So in order to do that, all you do is walk backwards and immediately block afterwards just outside of the throw range. See, like right here, Ken and Terry cannot hit each other, which means it allows for this type of scenario to happen. Punish scenario, right? So right here, me as the Terry can then go for a full punish with level 3, super easy combo, and punish your opponent full right here. This is going to be the #1 key strategy, the #1 key strategy to get out of Platinum, because these players are so mashy and they love to get out at low HP situations with a DP level 1, 2, 3, that we can abuse it as hard as possible, right? So this is something to note. If you're in Platinum and you're struggling to get out, be patient around low health scenarios because people will mash to get out. Like, this is like crazy shit. I can't do that. I can't do that combo right now. It's going to take forever. Oh yeah, this usually takes like 12 hours. The whole editing process and everything in the video done takes about 30 hours. The organizing, the talking, the fucking making sure the music's right. Dude, this takes forever to fucking make. These types of videos take forever to make because ranking up in this game is atrocious. $12 stream today? I can't, I have a coaching session. So I'm just gonna do it until the coaching session, pretty much. I have a coaching session at 10, so... I don't know how you do it. Oh. Willpower. This willpower, bro. That felt good, didn't it? Platinum 2. Huge. Alright, another Terry. We unfortunately dropped a win streak at some point, which was also against the Terry, but yeah. It happens. Gotta lose every now and again, you know? Gotta make sure we keep our composure, gotta make sure we have a clean game plan, and then we'll be able to go from there. I mean, does this Burning Knuckle up close? Pretty sure that it's negative, right? So you can always like press a button against him. Alright, I'm gonna try to throw him. Perfect. Then I'm gonna go for another one. He's a burnout. Push him into the corner. Use what we're always using as our combo finisher right there, which was a misinput on my end. Still worked out though, but you get my point. Using burnout, like using burnout as a strategy in platinum is like very, very strong because people just will burn themselves out a lot. They're gonna use a bunch of meter that you're gonna be losing against. They're gonna be using for like combos and whatnot, but ultimately, it's very favorable for you. Gonna keep throwing. Jab, jab. We're gonna get thrown. See, even I get hit by this. Speaking of which, and we finish with a quick little level 3, quick little juicer. Boom! Was absolutely not necessary. If you don't want to use meter here, like if it's like the first round, you can also just use the rest of the drive gauge or use level 1. Like a bunch of options here that ultimately you can do, right? Or knuckle. I'm gonna just force him to come to me. I'm not gonna do anything myself. Oh, nice CP on his end. Am I alive? Still alive, still going. Ah! Oh, annoying. In those low life situations, you're very, very fucked. Like, it's hard to get out or do anything. You just gotta hold it and like pray for the best and play super, super safe. You gotta play so incredibly safe. Right here. I just wanted to use a raw level 3, but I got DP instead. The reason why I use level 3 right here is because it's very obvious he was just going to try to attack us. And just like how our opponent likes to fucking mash, we also have the opportunity to mash. Very important thing that I did right there is I went for a drive impact in order to get him to react to drive impact as well on low health. Because if he does that, he's going to just end the round by himself. Like, he's going to lose the round because he just drive impacted the drive impact. Since there is collateral damage. And if you have too little health, you know, get away from me, get away from me. See, I'm still pushing away. Even in platinum, this still works, but you can push people away with poking. Oh my god. Close! Wow, that was super, super close at the end here. God damn. He did have an opportunity to kill me right there if he went for level 3. But he didn't, so we lucked out. doing too much. Look for drive impact. That does a trick too. That works, that works. And he quit on me. What a pussy. You go through human suffering for years on end just to be successful for an extremely short amount of time and then eventually you gotta retire. Liddy. Dude, Terry is such a good anti-air with that. I feel like he shits on Blanca. I feel like that character is so well into Blanca, it's insane. Terry does super well into Blanca, man. It's nuts. That matchup's so good. Like everything Blanca wants to do, Terry just counters. Phrase what competition fun to make competition fun is definitely not the journey. I think the journey is fun, but it's more like the moments of just realizations. Like it's more just like the moments that get you hooked are like these massive unexpected hits of dopamine. When you beat that one player that you wanted to beat forever, when the first time you fight against a top player and you manage to come out on top. Right? Like it's like this type, it's like just the dopamine hits of like the journey of like certain different areas of like, wow, I'm finally like progressing and doing something. It's like the things that you don't notice that make it fun. And it's also like the addiction at first where it's like the interest and everything. Like you get into it and you're like, wow, this is interesting, I want to do more. Oh, that's a good setup. That's a media setup. I couldn't press jab there. That's raw. That's fucking strong. Fucking strong. Hi. Aw, thought that was a DP. Got him. Recognition? I think the recognition for doing it is what makes it fun. I don't see it. I personally don't get joy from that too. I mean, I guess it's part of it, but it's not what makes me motivated. I just want to win. I just want to win and become the best. That's the only goal I have, really. Everything else is just a byproduct. Like, the fame, the recognition, the fucking people congratulating you, the money, it's all just a side product. The fame. Like, for me, just getting good matters, but everyone's different. I think everybody deprives joy differently from it. What gives me the kick is only like, that guy is good. Really. Yeah, I guess it's just different for everybody. My motivation is to just fucking conquer and dominate. And once I have that, everything else comes by itself. Bad idea. I jumped over it and it doesn't matter. So disgusting. So disgusting, man. So fucking disgusting. Oh man. Blanca wins. Anita Max win. You also don't really need confirmation as far as I know. You mean validation? Who's having it? Yeah. You mean validation, right? That's the right word. I don't need validation from others, yeah, I know who I am very well. I think that just comes with time. The validation? I think validation is the right word unless I'm wrong. Which I could. Hey, go fuck yourself, bro. Suck my coke. Suck my coke. Alright. Another Terry. How many more Terrys are we gonna find in this challenge, actually? Alright, full educational again, starting now. We made a bit of progress from Platinum 2 to now we're at Platinum 5, we're almost Diamond. So, the game plan is still just as simple, and it's made me climb the entire time. Where it's just very, very, very basic, and as minimal as possible. Fireball to keep him out. Push him away. Try to defend my space. Nope. Now I'm gonna drive rush cancel to push him into the corner. This is one of the things that you can pick up as well. That's really good. If you drive rush at somebody when they're in the corner, you can go for a throw afterwards. Nice. Go for a throw afterwards, and then actively punish that. Gonna look for drive impact here, just in case he does it. Wrong to end the game. This guy loves using. Yeah, this guy loves using this type of stuff. Or knuckle. Getting close. Jump. Oh, he's jumping as well. Push him back to the corner, really important. Then we level 3 as a confirm afterwards. This is something that, you know, this is just like, that comes with experience. Like, you would not be able to hit this like right there. I just saw the overhead hit because he wasn't gonna block. I'm gonna send to level 3 or to finish him off. Yeah, it's not something you just learn so easily. You won't just like learn this out of nowhere. It takes time. But yeah, like the quarter circle back like light punch from him is very busted because it's like a medium into an overhead. So it forces people to basically just fucking have to suffer and take all of that, no matter what. But yeah, this guy just wants to like push like me at like a far range, and once he is at a far range, he tries to like get in. Like he's very greedy. See, like right here, he's gonna try to dash in the entire time, and crack shit the entire time. See that, man? Like he's very, very, very greedy. He's a very greedy individual. And then right here, I caught him for trying to shimmy because we already like DP'd once or twice, right? So now they're gonna be more wary, try to get out and try to punish us hard with a shimmy. But we're already smarter than that. We're already way ahead of them. He keeps doing this. He keeps doing this check. That's on me, my bad. Yeah, I just knew he was gonna mash there. Like, this is just... Like, if they keep pressing like that, like, it just allows you to go for level 3 right here. Ideally, I would suggest you to go for level 1 here, because if you do fail, you still have 2 levels for the next round, right? But I was, like, so confident, I was just like, alright, I'll just level 3 here. You should not do this, though. You should just level 1 here. Level 1 would have also most likely killed, or been very, very close to, and he would have been in burnout, so he would have gotten, like, a checkmate scenario, worst case. Like, worst case scenario, he would have gotten, like, any, like, checkmate scenario that would have worked as well. Okay, Manon, a modern edition, gotcha. So we're very close to getting diamond now. just a little bit off at this point. Just a couple more games. And this Manon actually is pressing one of the most punishable buttons in their kit. You gotta be careful for that neutral. Look out for that more. For to punish it when it does happen. Oh, she caught me right there with a jump. Very important, Manon always needs to be anti-air since she is a very jump-heavy character. She wants to get her man grab for free on you. See, like that, like that. You see, you see, you see? Make sure it doesn't happen. Nope. Nope. Can't jump on me. Ah, and she got us for burnout. Again, that's rough. Oh, level 1! Come on! The one didn't come out. Also, that combo that did that was terrible. We could have just done like anything to level 1 there at the end, it would have been fine. But yeah. Yeah, she just loves to reset us, so we're just gonna be wary of that. Gonna bait her right here with a level 3. And level 3 of our own. Now she doesn't have bar, we can do whatever we want with her. Yeah, like that, see? If Manon or any character doesn't have a DP, doesn't have bar, you're more than welcome to just fucking just mash at them, since they don't have an escape option, right? Like outside of like using like their super meter. See? This guy just mashes like crazy, he just wants his command grab so bad. We're not gonna give it to her, it's not happening. Jab, jab, jab. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Jump again, see? Every single fucking time they want to jump. And now right here we have checkmate. If we were to try to do anything other than level 1, we would have won right away. And with that, we got the round. I also tried to fireball her away so she can't just drive rush at us as much. She would like to. Jump. Bro. BI. Oh wow. My bad. I thought it would get me the double hit. I guess not. I'm just gonna be patient with her. She's gonna be What? She's gonna be jumping. Ah, whoops. Right there, you have to always make sure you DP that, don't parry it. Bro. Jump. Jump again, you see? Yeah, right here we got greedy with the drive impact. However, there should have just been a full punish earlier. Like, we should have just gotten a massive punish there and would have been fine. But oh well. It's all good, it's all good. DP. Eventually she's gonna drive impact again, which is what we're gonna look for. Yeah, see, like here, she wants to always go for that. Gotta be more careful about that. Gotta be more careful there. Oh, that is super bad for us. That is super bad for us. Alright, let's try to make a comeback here. We can. Gotta bait it. Jump. And we jump over that. And that's it. See, at high, like literally every single time. At low health, they always get greedy. Every single player in Platinum, no matter what. Even Platinum 5 about to be Diamond. What do? They get greedy as hell. They will always get greedy as hell. It just is what it is. All right, let's get into a last set before we finally hit Diamond. Our final match is who could have guessed against Terry. We fought like only Terrys. But it's fine, whatever. Alright, let's do all the things fundamentally correct for Platinum in order to rank up to Diamond, and then we're going to do the Diamond game plan as soon as we're done with this set. So, we're going to try to fireball him away, make sure we keep our space as much as possible. Second he slips up, we try to punish him for it. If he tries to jump, if he tries to do anything stupid, we're going to keep him away again. Oh, George. See how they're using actual combos already? This is what we're going to do in a little bit. That's what we're going to do, because I don't use combos for shit right now. Get like Super Knuckle, which means a crystal clear sign for us to just fireball it. Throw him into the corner. He's gonna keep mashing that, you know. See? He wants to just get in. This is all he wants to do. This guy's just a very, very, very aggressive player. We're gonna do him the favor and give him what he wants, you know? I've been doing too many throws. I gotta do more pokes, more strikers. Gotta do more strikers. Gonna back like dash here. Defensive option. Get out. Oh, right there, level 3, but it didn't come out. I hate when that happens. Game input system when it comes to levels is so inconsistent. And DPs. Anyway, I'm just gonna push him back into the corner right here. He keeps jumping, so I'm just gonna start pressing buttons after these interactions from now on. I pressed a button. Why the fuck did nothing happen? Level 3 right here. It's not gonna burn him out, but it's gonna be really close to death. So we're gonna do what he always likes to do here, which is dash in. And that's Diamond. Professional. Yeah, that's what we are. We're professionals. Alright. Now we're finally in Diamond. I can change the game plan soon. It's gonna be nice. Now we can actually start playing the real game. Oops. Catch him right there because we know he's gonna mash. He's gonna mash again. See, this guy loves to mash. This is his hobby. This is his favorite sport. He did not pay 60 bucks to what, guys? To block. That's correct. He hates blocking. Yeah, he can't kill me here with that. See, and my bar is still not replenished. It's fine. Now he's gonna assume we're gonna go for. Oh, that sucks. I was about to say, now he's gonna assume we're gonna go for DP, right? So I'm just gonna get the crouching medium kick ready in order to punish him, but he blocked before us. He blocked right before. this guy. Nope. Oh, you used level 3 right here? That's fair. That's a throw and we lose around. God damn. God damn. May us lose all our points. If we lose now, we're back to platinum. Oh my god, I'm fearing for my life, guys. What do I do now? What do we do now? I don't want to fall back. I don't want to like not make progress. Let's just win this game. What about that, huh? What about we just... What about we just win the game? How about that? Punish this guy for the actual stuff that he does. Reborn. This guy loves to fucking do this, man. It's insane. Love your fireballs, little bro. And we traded. Oh no. Alright. So now we're gonna try to just rush him down, quite frankly. This guy just wants to like mash, so one of the best things you can do against people like him is to just literally overwhelm him with pressure so he can overwhelm us with pressure. If you don't know what to do, it's a lot better to be aggressive than passive. Everyone's the same on defense, right? If you just let them run their game plans in neutral, where like you're suffering already against it, it's pretty bad for you. So you want to avoid that at all costs. I got level 3. Yep, and then a little whiff punish right there. A little whiff punish on the side, and now we're finally in Diamond. Okay, we finally reached Diamond. So now here comes the Diamond game plan. Here's where things become different. Here's where we're gonna level up and actually do the stuff that you're supposed to do. So we're gonna start using a couple new moves. This move I pretty much never use. We're gonna start using it. This is incredibly good in the corner if you just want to push people away and like get a drive gauge. This is really good. We're gonna start using it. And also, if you manage to get a punish counter, you can actually do the full combo right here. That's what we're gonna start using. We're gonna start using actual combos because by Diamond you should know how combos function. So instead of just doing this all the time, we're actually gonna go for something more like this. Set up like that, or a couple of these. I haven't seen those yet, right? Into like a level 1, anything like that, or something like this. Where we can actually use Terry's combo game for once, right? But because by Diamond you're supposed to know these combos, so the game plan stays the same. How we approach people, how we fight the game, how we do everything. The only thing that changes now is just we're going to use all of the buttons in Terry's arsenal, and I'm actually allowed to use combos for once, right? So that's what we're going to start doing from now on. So let's fucking get it. And let's start to actually make some waves. Also, I'm going to start using Crack Shoot a bit more now, because Crack Shoot, if you land this, gives you a plus situation right here, so you can start jabbing again, and then punishing the opponent for it. And get actual combos and setups right here. The same if you do jab, jab into power charge. So the quarter circle forward. Right here, you get another strike frozen R for yourself. It's really favorable. Right? So we're gonna start using that as much as we can. And then do a bunch of shit. And we'll go from there. because I'm tired of not being able to use any combos or anything. So we're actually going to do that in Diamond. And I'm going to start actually anti-airing with 623 instead of just this. By now, you should be able to do that. Okay? Not consistently, but you should be able to do it. Great. So, let's get to the fun part, which is to actually just grind it out now with Terry. Oh my god, that Jury pick is insane. That's new. I had no idea. Alright, so let's get our first game with the new improved game plan done. Oh my god, I'm so happy I can actually use combos. I can actually play the game now. Actually whiff punish now. Ah, whoops, that was a misinput. The reset like that, and then we drive impact. Nice. We drive impact again because we don't care. That should kill? Not yet. And that will do it. That will do it for our first match in Diamond. Gonna push him into the corner, gonna keep him there as much as we can. Back shoot him. EP. Bait. Damn, that was plus enough for us to be hit there. Gotta make sure we look out for drive impact. Put in the corner. Just while playing, just look for a little bit. From at the very end, this is a really good trick that you can do. If you think your opponent's gonna block during a drive rush, usually what they can do is they can DP out, alright? However, it's not gonna allow for that. And just throw her straight up. See right there, like she wanted to go for DP. Doesn't matter, because we can just go back in after that and then beat our opponent. And we're still doing the same, as you can see, we're still doing the same stuff. I'm just adding like more buttons now. Game plan's the same. The game plan from iron to bronze and to gold and to platinum, it's always the same stuff. It's always the same stuff. It's always what's consistent. Next opponent is a Manon in diamond, but now I can actually anti-air for once. God damn it. Looking forward to that when they're jumping, and I can actually do this. Crack shoot. Hey, look how much this guy is mashing. Can't do that one. Damn. Just a pretty chill drive impact. Crack shoot. And good edge. Burnout loop him. If you didn't know, Terry has a burnout loop. If he presses crouching light punch, crouching medium punch into light crack shoot? It's crack shoot, right? Yeah, into light crack shoot, he can actually just loop it over and over. And like that, we can finally finish rounds on punishes. Isn't that great? If you learn combos, you get rewarded for it. But you won't get rewarded for it if you don't know the fundamentals of the game. And you won't ever be able to do anything with them. Also, another big tip. Right here, you see how this Manone's always blocking the high when we're drive rushing? This is a crystal clear sign for us to do one thing in particular. Oh, whoops. Well, still worked out anyway. This is a crystal clear time for us to do one thing, which is to drive rush in and then to go for a crouching medium kick, right? Because that's a low that we have. So then we can go for a crouching medium kick into target combo, for example, like that. We can do that, or we can do one of these. Right, if you do one of these, you might actually be able to get into level 1 here. You have the bar for it. Alright, so we just reached Diamond 4. So we're ending the final sprint, right? Entering the final part of the Rookie to Master against Marissa. Against Marissa, you always have to be careful for her armor moves. Her armor moves all are upper body invincible, which means, oh my god, there you go. Oops. Her moves are all upper body invincible, which means you need to land a lot of lows against her, like crouching medium kicks, sweeps, anything like that. And also you gotta watch out for these jumps. How you stop them is usually with like jabs and medium punch. That's how I like to stop them. It's like the most consistent way. But yeah, against this one in particular, you need to watch out. It's like right here, if she does that, right, we can just press the crouching medium kick and go through it. I'm gonna make sure that she jumps, gonna force her to jump a bit. Yeah, see, now she's into the habit of jumping. We're gonna be a bit more aware of that. Ah, I was really close to whiff punishing that. That's my bad. Should have safe jumped that. Ugh. I fucked up. That's my B. It would have been the round though, because she mashed right after. One right here. Fireball, fireball. See? They're jumping. Good for us. That's round right there because we jumped the command grab. But yeah, against Marissa, I just usually like to be patient because they will destroy themselves in the way. I gotta go right here for free. Another one. Now a fireball. That's level 3 combo. It's not gonna kill. That's why I didn't go for all the drive gauge. So we don't burn ourselves out. And now we have to be careful because just like in Platinum, these people will just mash buttons. It's just what they're good at. They're gonna try to use level 3 here. Oh, this is gonna be rough now. I'm burned out. There's nothing much I can do here. Got could jump over. Then the little anti-air right there, and we got it. But yeah, usually this would have been like a very, very bad situation for us. But because we could just jump out, so she did an anti-air, like we had a pretty easy way out. And then escape the whole situation. Now let's hope this guy rematches, unlike the other people in Diamond. It's like I am the prophet. They all want it done. Every time I do an educational segment, they want it done. You know, it's funny, I was playing through all of Diamond 3 without saying a word. And then nobody quit. And now I do like an educational segment, and guess what? Boom, they're gone. But yeah, next match is going to be against Ryu. It's called Standing Heavy Punch. Phenomenal. Phenomenal, actually. Is he going to use Standing Heavy Punch? I'm just ready to whiff punish at this point. Doesn't seem like it. Let's get a little reseller growing here. Front wave. The resellers. Shimmy? That was the most delayed DP I've seen in a while. Right there, went for level 1. The game didn't give me level 1. We can block this and he gets punished for it. And we just anti-air him. Yeah, no, he's just very jump heavy apparently at the end. So that's really good for us. Burnout loop. Gonna try to jump out probably. And if he's not, that's fine too. If he wants to keep mashing fireballs, it's great for us. We can just drive the impact through that and whatever, you know. We'll take it, we'll take it. I'm cool with that. Oh, that was about to hit. That is tragic. We found the counterplay for us. Also drive impact there. Need to predict like a fireball coming like half a year ago. Yeah, patience. Patience is your best friend at low health, especially if they're in burnout, because they're going to be extremely selfish. They're always going to try to jump out and do anything that they can in order to escape those situations. Because they're very seldom just getting out, right? They're just like, I want to get out. I do not want to get hit by drive impact. What works against drive impact? Jumping. What they're going to do? They're going to jump. The level was greedy. God, that was clean. That was a clean segment on my end. That was a really, really clean segment at the end. I did drive impact there. Why did it not come out? What the fuck? Thank you for the ban. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers. Cheap viewers! Get the best viewers here! How about you suck my cock? How about that, huh? How about you suck me off of those viewers that you promised me so much? Fucking disgusting cons. Annoying, bro. Annoying, legit. How about you suck my fucking dick for that money? How about that, huh? How about that? Be good for something, at least. You're already trying to give me 8s, at least give it to me properly. You know what I mean? I know what you mean. Glad you know what I mean. Glad you know what I mean. I'm at 5. Wahoo! We're almost done. I hate the fact that I keep missing these combos. So annoying. Oh, do I have bad news for my guy? Oh, do I have bad news for you, my guy? You're dead. Against another Terry. At least we're at the final sprint now. We're in Diamond 5 now, so we only have like 1,000 points left to go and we're a master. However, I can't see this mirror anymore. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of just seeing this character over and over and over again. Gotta go for throw right there, didn't work. Alright, throw loops. Works at every level in the game, even at the absolute highest level. Eventually they will jump, eventually they will mash, don't you think? See? And in these situations, what happens is you have to anti-air. I didn't because I wasn't awake enough for it, but you gotta make it a conscious habit to always, whenever you throw, look into the air, see if somebody does something, and if they do, can kill them for it. Ah! I did the wrong special right there, unfortunately. Alright, we're back. Don't get greedy when you're in burnout. Or when you are fighting someone who's in burnout, either or. Don't get greedy. Drive Impact is really good actually, because if you drive impacts back, he dies, right? And he's never gonna do like a random super here. Like what for? Why would he do like a super here out of nowhere? Nice shimmy. In Diamond, everybody loves to shimmy. However, you still gotta send a DP every now and again. Nice. Yep. I'm just gonna full send it right here, spend all my meters, spend all my bar. Oh no! Okay, now I'm cooked. This is horrible for me now. Okay, we're good again. Again, same formula. Low health equals drive impact. A guile. Okay. You changed the match with Masters? They did not. The match with them. Water, my friend, is his name, and he plays Guile. That's actually unironically fitting. The pants are... Wait, the pants that Guile is wearing are crazy. I've never seen that skin before. That skin's nuts. Reset them here. Nice. Oh, he fucked up. If I can trade with him with his fireball, that's great. Level 1. My goal now is to get him to like be in burnout, but if that doesn't happen, then I'm just gonna force him to be in the corner as much as possible. And with that, we got him. Here comes the big one, buddy. Beautiful. And he quit on us. It's phenomenal. I love these players. They're so great. They're so cool. They're so willing to learn. Be water, my friend, right? The adaptation here is to quit while we are ahead, I guess. Akuma. If we win this set, we need one more. There's one more game to get to master. Look for a fireball here. Drive rush in. We can keep doing a fireball war, I don't mind. I'm gonna burn you out eventually. Or you burn yourself out, that's good too. Into level 1. do that. Alright, if he also quits, then perfect, then we have a full set. Okay, he does not quit, actually. Good. Well, that works too. That works too. Bro, he takes it. Ah, ha, 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 that sucks. That's my bad. I wonder what the optimal shimmy punish is for Terry. I actually have no idea. I just do this, which is like super unoptimized. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh my god, if I die here. If I die here. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. This guy always jumps when I jump. It's crazy. He just knows, I guess. If you start walking back, you should crouch your medium kick every time. 1, 2, 3. Get all the drive gauge back that I need. Do tons of damage for him. Meantime. Yeah, look at how much damage that does on Lakuma. Crazy, right? This is what happens if you have no health bar. Oh, he actually drive impacted that. Not too shabby. But he burned himself out, which is really bad. Ah, okay, nice. Oh, nice. I think it could have ended into level 1 there somehow. Like with like any route. Like maybe maybe the jabs would have just done it. That's fine. He keeps walking back now, so I just gotta crouching medium kick him, I guess. Bro. Is he ever gonna jump? Haha. Well, because he jumped, he checkmated himself there. Okay. Now our last opponent is my main character, Cammy. Oh, how ironic. How ironic, huh? It's against a modern Cammy on top of it, but that's fine. Alright, let's beat this Cammy up, and then let's make our way out. Wait, is this Cammy just giving up? There's no way. There's no way. No way I'm being handed a free win. Are you serious? Nah. This Cammy's moving, right? Yeah. Like, this Cammy's handing me a free win to get to Master. Are you actually insane? What? Nah, this is a paid actor. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is how it ends? Really? This is how all of this ends. It like just fucking throw loops against Cammy. He actually jumped for once. Okay, I'm gonna be ready to enter this. Watch this. Oh? Are we trying to play the game now? Alright, and with this, thank you so much for watching the video. Yeah, I mean, I guess that can happen too. I guess this could happen too. This is the most unexpected ending ever, but we made it to Master of Terry, so...
Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you're interested in more than just simply watching guides on YouTube, I do offer personal coaching on Metafy. I also offer a free consultation where we can figure out your wants and needs when it comes to coaching. So be sure to click the first link in the description, and I will see you in the next video.